Jace never did, and that's cool, cause we still on that.
Do a little guy, no problem. Only grown hoes, no call hard, selling my collar. Fuck by the deal, so
That shit was
predicted all the bars and shit ass.
What are your like dead ass honest opinions about his diss though? You think that shit was ass or?
Bro, it was predictable. I said everything he was about to say, and then he really had the nerve to still play his diss. I would've, if that was me and a nigga just played his song and he's literally saying everything I said in my song, I'm literally about to unmute and tell Max, hey yo, it's good, bro, he got it, and go to bed. Like, it's cool, you got the kind of flow for it, but you don't got the voice for it. You don't got no bass in your goddamn voice. You don't say your bars like you mean them. You say them like you're laughing on TikTok. Like, you know, all that type of shit.
Nah, I fuck with the first half. The second half, the flow was off though. Flow was definitely off.
Nah, it sounded like
I'm the fastest, so let's get straight into it. Plaqueboymax did a diss wars with Slump6s or Slump6s and Jace, and you know what I'm saying, Jace did win, so you know, congratulations on that win.
You whack niggas heat up, what more in the fuck could you say about me? He a rat and a old ass bitch in a heat up, say he in the street, boy, we got it in 4K, a young nigga beating your ass.
But let me play some clips from the diss for you real quick. Now
Jason the game, that lame nigga 6'9". Been a while since we seen your name, fell off, I think it's time. Whoa, nigga, you killed yourself. Hang on my bar dress till he get bedhead, just like a baby, I dropped him. It was like you, West, Dami, Amiri, and many more niggas, I stopped them. The king of shit talking, little nigga, I'm shit talking. You don't wanna see me on the offense.
I'll be in the face with a 10-year-old body, the nigga should be in a spec class. 19 and I'm on my second property, I been in one. They do the little niggas like you inside there, that's why you had to tell out. Dirty ass room that you be standing in all day, how do you take the smell out? Ain't no made shit.
You know what I'm saying? I am going to Slump6s or Slump6s. I'm sorry, I really don't know how to say your name. Show on the 1st, so you know what I'm saying, if you're going, you're probably gonna see me there. But also, I wanted to say, you know what I'm saying, they both did very, very good. Now, you know, my favorite part of Slump6s' song was probably when he was like, I only F on grown hoes, I am not Autumn.
Only for grown hoes, nigga, no, call hard, selling my collar. Fuck by the deal, so
nobody caught that because they don't really know about that stuff except for Plaqueboymax, of course. Now, when it comes to actual like bars, Jace was basically saying he's a cap rapper and he fell off, and Slump was saying he's a snitch and all he does is beef, and you know what I'm saying, his hat is smelly. You know what I'm saying? Not to degrade anybody's bars, but I mean, if you really get to the heart of it, that's what it is. Now, if we're going musically, now I do believe that Slump6s's beat switch was harder, but the flow on his second half wasn't as good as his first one.
Oh, hold on. This is crazy.
Now, the flow on the first half of Jace's was very good, and the second half of Jace's was very good. Sometimes I think that I'm no problem. And that's where I feel like it kind of was a divide because, you know, Slump6s did not have a good flow on the second half. That's what I believe, at least.
I got a show in Miami next week. That shit on the page right now to sell out. Know how to finesse a label. I get a little shit, but hell now I won't sell out.
His beat was 10 times harder, bro. That ambient, like, ooh, that was fire. But, you know, I think Jace did flow harder on his second or his, you know, beat switch. And also he had a catchy hook.
They ain't gonna kill themselves, bitch. You should've killed yourself. That little boy fell off, but it's nobody's fault. That nigga, you killed yourself. Whoa, nigga, you killed yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Catchy hooks do, you know, very good. And I wouldn't be surprised if I hear that on TikTok in like a couple of days because you know how people are with Jace and his disses.
Clarence, when she had the motion to pass me. Too bad Clarence grew up in Goose Creek. Stood on some hunters, then I grew up 2 feet.
You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, Jace is known as the underground rap killer, aka the boss, you know, boss battle, final boss, whatever you want to call it.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that Slump6s did put up a fight here. Now, some of the stuff that was in Slump6s's diss along the lines of, I'm 19, I have my own LLC, you know, blah, 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 this and that, I have a brand.
19 and I'm on my second property, I been in one, I meant this shit when I said that. Calling no Swift, he gon' set the lot for me, try to push him so they gotta get sent back.
And that leads me to believe that he's doing very good. I mean, kind of out the way, not really trying to, you know, show out, pop out, do anything crazy. He said that his show was gonna sell out, so I mean, gang, come on, like he's doing very good for himself. And he did put up a fight here. He didn't get killed like Clarence or, you know what I'm saying, anybody else. Now, do I believe that there's bias in, you know, the judges? Kind of, because, you know, I feel like everybody knows that Jace is kind of like a diss track maker now, almost.
Lucky nigga like a 3-leaf clover.
You know, that's kind of like putting Plaqueboymax against like Your Rage. Like, you know, Plaqueboymax makes other music, and not Your Rage, but like somebody else who makes music. Like I don't know, I'm Dante. Like Dante's made diss tracks in the past. You know what I'm saying? Plaqueboymax has made diss tracks, but Max's are more popular. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know where I'm going with this comparison, but all I want to say is that yeah, I do believe Jace kind of has a natural bias towards his name. Also, Jace said that he predicted all of Slump6s bars. I mean, what else is there really, you know, to say about Jace other than, you know, you beef a lot, you wear the same hat a lot, and you were accused of snitching in the past. You know what I'm saying? There's not really much else you do, and smoke cigarettes. Like, that's what he said. But I mean, what else can you really do? Like, flame his appearance? Gang, we're not in 2016. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna roast you because of your chin, like blah blah blah, whatever the, you know what I'm saying? So I do believe that the predicting bars thing is kind of not really valid, because I mean, you can say that for both sides. You could be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I feel like Jace is gonna say that he fell off, whatever, this and that, but it's whatever. I just believe that on both sides in this little back and forth, kinda, you could really predict the bars. Really, now I didn't really predict Slump saying that Jace was on his phone crying. I don't know what that was about in the flight part. I have no idea what that was about, but I do get where Jace was trying to go with this. He's basically saying Slump getting on a diss with Jace, or dissing Jace, is kind of like him offing himself. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, self sabotaging, because Jace is, you know what I'm saying, known for doing that. I mean, gang, like his reputation in the underground is just to, you know, destroy people's careers, gang. Now, for any underground rapper watching this, I advise you, you know what I'm saying, if you're coming up, just don't make any enemies. That's all you have to do. Don't make any enemies. Don't, especially not these two, because when it comes to disses, I feel like Slump6s and Jace are at the top.
He can't be dead ass, bro. Oh, bitch. We know you not.
And there's not really anybody who's like close to them. If you have anybody in mind who's close to them when it comes to disses, go ahead and drop it, but I don't really think there is anybody, especially when Jace is a streamer now, and he could just sit down and make endless amounts and endless versions of the same diss and just basically perfect the diss against you. Like, gang, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, it's kind of his content, you know what I'm saying? He could just go on stream, make a diss track about somebody, and it would blow up. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I think they both did very well. They both, you know, stood their ground. But you know, I already said my opinions on both of the songs. Who do I think should have won? I would just say Jace, because the second flow on the beat switch was better than the flow on Slump6s beat switch, but the beat on Slump6s was better on the second part of the beat switch. If that makes sense, you get it. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and shout out Plaqueboymax for hosting these events. They're very entertaining, you know what I'm saying?
You already know what you gonna say. Hey, he gonna say Jace a snitch. He gonna say Jace ain't on shit. Jace ain't never did shit, and that's cool, cause we still on that.
Bitch, you a little guy, nigga, no problem. Only for grown hoes, nigga, no. Call hard, sell my collar. Put by the deal, so
That shit was solid. All the bars and shit ass.
And that's my guy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Okay, yeah. Can't fuck with these scrubs. Okay,